Working at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has been great just because it's so cool. I have 3 teenage children, and it's the only thing that I can talk to them about where they think I'm actually cool. I'm Brian Kenyon, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum in Cleveland, Ohio. The opportunity to be involved with rock and roll, which is an art form that I've always really loved, and I think is one of the most important art forms of our generation, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to check it out. My favorite types of rock and roll music, I cover a lot of ground, always have. I like to try different things. Foo Fighters today, I do enjoy Jack White and the White Stripes, those kind of things. Back in the day, a lot of AC/DC, Black Sabbath, I like Stevie Ray Vaughan. In my role here at the museum, I get to cover a lot of area outside of finance and accounting. I'm pretty heavily involved in the operations of the museum. The museum owns intellectual property that I get involved with. As I looked at all the various degree programs I could pursue, I knew that an accounting degree was something that was really hard to get. And I figured if it was hard to get, once you had it, it must be worth something. If I was going to invest 4 years of my life in college, I wanted to walk out over there with something that I thought had value. And I felt accounting had that value and I could achieve it, and it turned out that it did. And just like in sports, if you're an all-star in your sport, you're different. You stand out, you have more credibility, and getting your CPA gives you that additional credibility when you're talking to a prospective employer. I'd worked for public accounting firms, a couple of, manufacturing company, and a service company, and there's tons of those in the world. I could have worked for thousands of them. There's only one of these that exists, and the opportunity to work at a place that's one of a kind in the world, I just couldn't pass it up.